I think Dan Murphy is picking up, number 3 is picking up David Clifford.
Big job for Dan today. So, and Rathmore win the throw in anyway, and straight into the action there is Mark Ryan wearing number 17. But if Matt Keane wearing number 12 there, the Kilcummin man, he's just given the ball inside there to Ronan Collins, who's given it to David Clifford. David comes across the field just as he always does, and just outside was he inside? Paul Murphy now plays that ball across here now to Cathal Ryan. Cathal tries to get inside the East Kerry defence, but decides to play it back in towards Mark Green. Mark puts a cute ball inside there now towards Kieran Collins, and Kieran Collins gets that more off the mark with a fine score. Nice pass there from Mark Green.
Leading men have scored so far. That's David Clifford on one side and another C on the other side. Collins this time, Kieran Collins.
Paul Murphy picks up that break and he gives it inside there to Brian Field, and Brian Field gets Rathmore's second score of the game there. Mark with the left foot comes inside, looking for a bit of support, finds Shane Ryan again. Shane turns inside. Shane does a nice little turn there, gives it to Mark Green. Mark Green with that trusty left boot sends that towards the post. Another good score there for Rathmore.
The 45. Here's David.
The 45 has been taken short, and David Clifford picks that one up, and David Clifford sends that over the bar for a 2-pointer. So the Rathmore lead now has been neutralised.
Prevent those 2-point efforts.
And just like that, Paul Murphy, like a will-o'-the-wisp, comes in there and picks up that break, plays the ball inside there to Kieran Collins. Kieran Collins has Mark Ryan with him. Mark Ryan charging forward. He's still going. Mark, he's under 14. Mark Ryan straight through. Mark Ryan dispatches that to the back of the net. Some goal there, Mark.
Yeah, he's hurt
by Mark Ryan, and there's a bit of acreage in front of Mark. He plays that ball forward there now into Kieran Collins. Kieran Collins pinned back the ears here. He's got Dara Fleming with him. Gives it to Mark Ryan again. Mark just got a goal there. Will Mark add a point to that total? And Mark Ryan sends that over the bar, and Rathmore now 1-4 5 points ahead, 14 sideline. But Mark Green goes up with him, and Mark Green breaks that one down, and away come Rathmore again through Mark Green. Mark Green has it, plays it to Paul Murphy. Paul Murphy 14 yards out, and he's done so many times in the past. He simply slaps that over. You know, Shane has Darragh Callan with him, but he breaks inside. He gives it back there to Mark Ryan, and Cian Deneen is going forward here for Rathmore. Cian Deneen with the left foot. I'd say a rare collector's item there for Cian Deneen, but a fine score all the same.
At half-time.
And the referee, Brendan Griffin, will blow the half-time whistle, and that signals the end of the first half, and I'd say Rathmore will be very happy inside in that dressing room. 6 to 7 points up. The mark gives that to Brendan O'Keefe. Again, Rathmore just being very patient here, picking their passes. Kieran Collins, though, with his left foot, sends this towards the post, and Kieran Collins opens the scoring the second half for Rathmore. Side is very important, and then nice tidy men to pick up the breaks, and of course catching that one was Mark Ryan, and he sets Rathmore off in the attack here again now. Cathal Ryan has it. Cathal trying to get inside the Ronan Collins. And I tell you, Cathal Ryan picks a fine score there for Rathmore. So Rathmore replying straight away, and now it's picked up by Brendan O'Keefe. Now the only thing I'd say about East Kerry is you have to be on your toes all the time with them. But on his toes here now is Paul Murphy. Paul Murphy is Darragh Fleming, steps inside him with the left foot, and Paul Murphy sends that over the bar, and Rathmore the biggest lead of the game so far, 110. O'Keefe comes forward here. Brendan on the loop there is Shane Ryan. Shane with the right foot sends this towards the post, and the crow for the crowd over will tell you Shane Ryan is off the mark, and Rathmore have opened up a 5-point lead, 111. In fairness, their play up to this point has certainly fueled that, as Brian Friel has it. Brian Friel looks for the run inside there. Who's that inside for Rathmore? That's Kieran Collins again. Kieran's going to Kieran Collins slaloms his way through, and with the left foot sends it over the bar for Rathmore. And here's Cian Deneen. There's great ball there across here now, and here's Fionn Murphy. Fionn Murphy, cousin of Paul, sends that over the bar and whispered softly, Murk. Rathmore 10 points. Brian Friel looks inside, and inside all on his own there is Kieran Collins. He goes down for that, he picks it up inside Jack Sherwood. Kieran sees Brian Kelly off the line, but chips it over the bar, and Kieran Collins has John Moynihan with him, but Fionn is bursting through the middle here. Fionn Murphy sees over there number 20, Padraig Moynihan, as much said to Kerry Moynihan not so long ago, and Padraig Moynihan, to the delight of the Rathmore crowd. That's Shane Ryan again. Shane pops the ball inside. Nice hands there from Kieran Collins.
This is
Padraig Moynihan takes a shot, and Padraig's shot is tipped over the crossbar by Brian.
All the subs interacting there. The other guys.
Cian Deneen bursts forward. He got a point with his left in the first half. He'd leave this one here now to Cathal Ryan. Cathal Ryan with his left foot sends that one straight and through, and Cathal Ryan makes Rathmore score one.
And that's on behalf of the team, really. He has been outstanding.
As the hooter goes, and Darragh Rahilly decides he'll tip the ball over the sideline. And the scoreboard reads, and it's probably the shock of the championship, the shock of a couple of years, just by the margin that they've won. Rathmore defeated East Kerry here on the scoreline of 121 to 9 points.
Yeah, you'd have to